Stockholm is a difficult place to visit in just one day. There's the old town, which is medieval with its cobbled streets, cafes, museums, palaces, and then across on the island there's the ABBA Museum, the Vasa Museum and the Tivoli amusement park. I think I might need a second visit. A plan will help, whether an organised tour to focus on what you want to see in the limited time, or a hop-on, hop-off, or local transport. It's likely to start here. This is the Opera House in Stockholm. It's so quiet here today. It's Midsummer's Day and apparently everyone's gone off to the country. It's like they've closed the city for us for a day. This statue, which depicts King Gustav II Adolf, was Sweden's first equestrian statue. He was king from 1611. Stockholm is a collection of islands joined by bridges. We're going to look at the old town and starting with the king's residence. The city of Stockholm invites you to fish in her waters free of charge. Every year, anglers catch hundreds of salmon and sea trout. There's fishing and there's cheating. The guards look a lot more casual. The Royal Palace in Stockholm is the official residence of His Majesty the King. Designed by Nicodemus Tessin the Younger, the Royal Palace is in the style of the Italian Baroque. Completed in 1754, it's partly built on the remains of the former Tre Kronor, Three Crowns, castle, which was destroyed by fire in 1697. The interiors feature a selection of furniture and interiors which date chiefly from the 18th and 19th centuries. The royal apartments include the Hall of State, the apartments of the Orders of Chivalry, the Treasury and the Tre Kronor Museum. These are the royal apartments. They're used regularly by the king. There are loads of people wandering around. There's a cafe here. It's so free and easy. Just outside the outer courtyard where we watch the changing of the guard is the Royal Cathedral or the Royal Chapel, and it is a functioning parish church. We're going to head into the old town. Stockholm is one of the largest and best preserved medieval city centres in Europe. These little cobbled streets are absolutely charming and so well kept, they're spotless. Sweden is famous for three things: IKEA, ABBA and Nobel. And the Nobel Peace Prize is presented in Stockholm every year. We're in the town square, which is really atmospheric. Here in the old town there seems to be more mentions of Nobel than ABBA or IKEA. This is called the Great Square, and it used to have markets all the time, but now it's only at Christmas time they have their Christmas markets here. Almost everywhere you look in Stockholm there are fantastic views, great photo opportunities, and often you can see the canals. This is the German church in the middle of the German area of the town. This sign means the black man. That's because there were two lots of friars, the Grey Friars and the Black Friars, and the Black Friars were down that way. This coffee shop sells the finest organic coffee. This is a beautiful glass shop, but the champagne glasses are 124 euros a pair. I've just bought a fridge magnet in this lovely shop, and the charming man said that he would accept any currency from anywhere in the world. This building was an old palace from the 1700s. The old medieval town of Stockholm is an easy place to spend a day, and the time will just go as you relax and take in the wonderful atmosphere. But the day doesn't end there. 2 tickets.
Yeah, that is two.
This is 2 tickets. Okay, thanks. This is 2 tickets. Spread across 14 islands in the southeast of Sweden, at the mouth of Lake Mälaren in the Baltic Sea, Stockholm has been settled since the Stone Age in the 6th millennium BC. Grönelund amusement dates back to the 1880s, though the land has been used for entertainment since the 1700s. Although it's a separate island, they're all connected by bridges, but I'm going over by ferry from the city centre. If you want to visit the ABBA Museum or go to the Tivoli amusement park, this is where you get off the ferry, and you can hire a bicycle if you want to have a travel around the island. We're in the middle of Sweden and we can't get away from these guys. Obviously, we made the film with status quo in Fiji, now we're in Stockholm, and so are they. Just walked up from the ferry, the Tivoli amusements are on my right and ABBA Museum is on my left. There's also an area which is a Music Hall of Fame. It's a really interesting museum. In my dreams. Next to the ABBA Museum, there's a beautiful garden restaurant. The Tivoli amusements, the ABBA Museum, the aquarium are all on this island. So if you've only got a day, a ferry across here is a very good idea. The streets are beautifully clean. The bus stops are really accessible. There's flowers on the edge of the roads. It's a very nice place to visit. Unfortunately, we haven't had enough time to do everything we wanted. Just to orientate you, the King's Palace is over there. All these bridges join up. This one takes you across to a beautiful island, and then you can get a ferry across to the Tivoli Amusement Park Island and the ABBA Museum. This is the beautiful view as we leave Stockholm and head out to Tallinn. The sea is like glass, not a ripple. What better way is there to spend an evening than looking out over this beautiful calm sea in this amazing light? The vertical clearance for ships is 65 metres, meaning that Arcadia sailed under with 10 metres to spare.